If you keep buying lottery tickets and losing, the universe is telling you, get a job!
Code 6.
Splaatgitated. Description: to feel rattled, unstrung, discombobulated, or just plain frustrated. Used in a sentence: if someone ruffles your feathers, pulls your chain, or gets your goat, chances are you're splaatgitated. Dear Splaat, how much cologne should I wear on a date to impress a girl? Yo, if there's one thing that annoys girls, it's too much cologne. You gotta be low-key, bro. All you need is a couple sprays on your neck, a couple sprays on your wrist, a couple sprays under your chin, a couple sprays under your shirt, a couple sprays over your shirt, a couple sprays in your hair, a couple sprays on your shoes, a couple sprays on your knees, and a couple sprays on your elbows. And remember, if people start passing out around you because of the fumes, you probably overdid it. Splat you later. Be a good friend. Let someone else talk for a change. And for the record, I'm Robos. And for the record, I'm. And for the record, I'm RoboSplaat. Do your parents think you're from Mars? Confirm their fears. Speak Martian. Splaatophobia. Description: when someone has an irrational fear of me. Used in a sentence: some people thought I was scary doing my robot voice. Those people have Splaatophobia. Don't worry, there's a cure. It's called getting to know me. Dear Splaat, how do I make my hair cool like yours? Yo, normally I don't give out my hair secrets, but today's your lucky day. Follow these steps and you'll be on your way to having the coolest hair in class. Step 1, shave your head. Step 2, put all your hair inside a Ziploc bag. Step 3, seal it and place the Ziploc bag in the back of a freezer. Step 4, wait. Your hair should be cool in about 30 to 35 minutes. This message will self-destruct in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Splat you later. If you think you can't draw, be like Picasso and draw anyway.
No!
Splaatonomy. Description: my constitutional right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of splottiness. Used in a sentence: having Splaatonomy means I can do whatever I want, like eating chocolate peanut butter pizza for lunch. It's a free country. Remember those of us born with unruly hair? We're meant to be unruly. I have a brother named Digital. I haven't talked about him because I'm too busy talking about myself. Digital's 12 years old and annoying. My dad got Digital a music program for his computer. We had to soundproof his room. He makes loud, crazy music. One day he came in my room, shoved a CD in my computer and said,
Splaat! What do you think about my song? I'm gonna put it up on YouTube!
So I listened. It was awful. In fact, he recorded a cat crying and repeated it 1,000,000 times in the song. Hey, sound guy, stop! Should I tell my brother his music sounds bad, like fingernails scraping a chalkboard? No. Instead of crushing his spirit, I pretended to be asleep at my computer. I needed to think my way out of this. I'd perfected the fine art of not lying, but not telling the truth either. I couldn't take the chance of Digital not talking to me till we're Grandpa Splat's age. Digital came in my room and screamed.
Splaat! I tried to find you all day at school. Do you like my song? Huh? What's your problem?
I had an idea. I looked at my fish tank behind Digital, and I said to my bro, I always wanted to make a song with you. What if you record the sound of my pet fish and turn down that adorable cat crying like a banshee? If you don't take my advice, it's gonna really hurt my feelings. Digital ran to get his microphone, recorded my fish, and quit bothering me. The next day, he came back and said, "How do you like this? I turned down the cat and put in the fish." Still awful. So I told Digital, why don't you go record Mom making a smoothie and put that in your song? He ran like a flash. Helping Digital make music brings us closer but keeps him out of my room. I got important stuff to do. Splat you later. Intersplaat. Description. My new invention that's gonna totally replace the internet. Just as soon as I invent it. Used in a sentence? Wait till we have the Intersplat. It's gonna be like the internet but better, cause, it's got lasers. Yeah! If people don't laugh at your jokes, just pretend they did. Dear Splat, what would you do if the world was overrun by zombies? Last time I checked, zombies don't know how to swim or read maps. So if I want to escape the zombie apocalypse, all I gotta do is go to Hawaii. The only thing I keep in my survival kit is a beach towel and extra cups for mango coconut smoothies. And that's only if the zombies are trying to eat me. If they're willing to give up brains and switch to tofu, I'm totally down to hang with them. I guess the rotting smell might be a problem. Maybe a witch doctor could invent a zombie deodorant or something. Splaatonic. Description. When a guy and a girl like each other just as friends. Used in a sentence? Yo, Romeo, just because she won't be your GF doesn't mean you can't hang out. Make it a Splaatonic relationship. Best part is not having to buy anyone chocolate on Valentine's Day, unless it's for yourself. I'm RoboSplaat. I'm RoboSplaat. 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 Never admit you farted. You'll always come out smelling good. Opsplaatmistic. Description. To radiate positive vibes 99% of the time instead of slamming through life with a bad tude. Used in a sentence, I'm feeling Opsplaatmistic that I'll get an A in algebra, move up to the next level of Minecraft, pass my driver's license test, and my dad will buy me a Maserati. Dear Splat, do you believe in aliens? Like, duh! I read online how these aliens landed in New Mexico, but then the government kidnapped them and used their technology to create stuff like AstroTurf and techno music. The aliens are locked up in a secret base with an indoor pool, private movie theater, and super fast internet to keep them happy. Sometimes when the aliens get bored, they go online pretending to be normal people, which is why I never accept Facebook requests from strangers.
I want to be your friend. I love social media. Pressing buttons on keyboards excites me.
Splaatifull. Description. When my eyes agree with my brain that what I'm looking at is awesome. Used in a sentence, the portrait you painted of me standing in a large bowl of spaghetti and meatballs wearing a Darth Vader helmet is Splaatifull. If people hate your singing, buy them earplugs for their birthday.
Mic check, mic check.
At school, Bobby Wurlitzer made fun of me. He yelled across the lunch table so everyone could hear.
Hey, Splaat! You sound like a frog!
It bothered me. I can't help what my voice sounds like. All day I couldn't get what Bobby said out of my mind. I kept imagining what it would be like to have another voice. Maybe I'd be more popular, and I'd be picked to be goalie for the soccer team. No! In Miss Sim's science class, I'd raise my hand and get to answer first.
If I sounded like the guy on the Old Spice commercial, I would be given enough deodorant to last a lifetime. Now that's tempting. Now look over there. Now over here. Now back to me. Now over there. Now
Hey, yo, shut up! When I talk like a tough guy bully, I could cut a line at the movies and no one would say anything.
If I had a proper English accent like the Prince of England, I might get to rule a nation.
So the whole day I walked around talking like different people.
With different voices, and guess what? I gave the wrong answer in Mr. Sim's class, even though I sounded like Albert Einstein.
At tryouts for the school play, I spoke in my best British accent for King Lear's part, and I was picked as the silent court jester. Can you bloody well believe it?
When I talked like the old spice guy in PE class, the guys just threw their smelly deodorant sticks at me.
So the next day at lunch, I saw Bobby Wurlitzer. I yelled across the lunch tables, "Hey, Wurlitzer! I like my voice, and I like being me! Dude, I dare you to come over here and give me your best animal impressions." Bobby laughed. Cooley walked across the lunch tables like a stuntman and jumped down in front of me. I said, "You go first, Holmes." And he did. Then it was my turn. I won. That night, Ruby Daniels, the head cheerleader, asked me to be her friend on Facebook. Do it with your mouth closed, except when you want your dinner guests to leave. Splationary. Description. My awesome dictionary full of words I invented. Used in a sentence, if you always wanted to learn Martian, check out my Splationary and learn Splat talk instead. Dear Splat, what are the 7 wonders of the world? You came to the right place. I love spitting game about ancient history, yo. The 7 wonders of the world are the most amazing man-made creations like ever. Wow! The 7 wonders are Wonder Woman, Stevie Wonder, Alice in Wonderland, The Wonder Years, Wonder Bread, Wonder Con, and Wonder Bra. Am I allowed to say that? People ask me how I know everything. That's the only thing I don't know. Have you ever gone somewhere, say a party or the beach? Just to have some fun, and there they are, someone bigger, taller, louder, and just plain mean? They're called bullies. You can meet them anywhere, anytime, any day of the week. You might want to tell them off like buzz off, Bob, chillax, Max, or get out of my face, Ace. But don't, because yo, I'm here to tell you that approach never works. So here's my advice. Go home, pick up a pencil and paper, or just go to your computer and write a letter or email that goes like this. Hey, you dumb sleazy rock for a brain loser. I hope aliens come down and shoot lasers at your pants. After you let the hot air out of your balloon, take that paper, rip it up, or just push that delete button and send that email to oblivion. Then take a deep breath and just say to yourself, hey, I just avoided being crushed by that meteor with a rock for a brain. I'm brilliant. I'm back. Oh yeah. Feel that? I'm back. If a pigeon poops on you, consider it good luck. At least it's not a pterodactyl. Splativerse. Description. I am the center of the universe. Used in a sentence, hey, tall guy, I'm trying to get a tan and you're blocking my sun, so get out of my Splativerse. Dear Splat, I daydream about being invisible all the time. If you could be invisible for a day, what would you do? First off, I'd freak out for about an hour, 'cause, dude, I'm invisible! Then I'd rush straight past my dad and dive headfirst into the freezer where he hides the ice cream. After that, I'd go to a miniature golf course and kick the golf balls right before people swung their clubs just to mess with them. When the sun goes down, I'd head home, 'cause even though I'm invisible, my homework isn't. Splat you later! When life hands you lemons, pucker up. Splat smart. Description. To think outside the box and come up with some crazy brilliant solution to your problems. Used in a sentence, if you're tired of getting ketchup on your clothes, eat burgers in your Batman underpants. That's Splat smart. Friends are like socks. It's good to have more than one. In our class, our assignment was to make a short video. Mr. Lopez said there'd be 3 students in each pod. One would be the producer. That's the person who bosses everyone around. One would be the director. That's the person who bosses the actors around. And one person gets to be the lead actor. They get all the attention. Mr. Lopez chose the pods, so Simon, Serena, and I got stuck together like 3 peas in a pod. I never really liked those guys. We had 2 weeks to finish the movie before the film festival at the school assembly. We got to borrow the school's video camera. The first day we met after school and argued. We all wanted to be the lead actor. I lost that one. Simon is the show-off, so he got to be the main actor. Serena is the pushiest, so she got to be the producer. And they thought I talked too much, so I got to be the director. The rest of the week we met and argued about the script. Simon wanted to make a comedy, Serena wanted to make a drama, and I wanted to make a silent film. So after fighting for days, we decided to make a no-talking, crazy, funny, miserable, sad film. The story is about 3 clowns in a 3-ring circus. The number 1 clown juggles and hula hoops in the center ring. But the number 2 clown is jealous and steals number 1 clown's hula hoops. He thinks then he'll get all the attention. But the number 3 clown steals the 2nd clown's giant ball that he walks on, leaving the number 2 clown with a dumb stick and a plate he balances on his chin. Then clown number 2 gets super mad and hides number 3's giant shoes and deflates his ball, leaving him with only a plastic flower boutonniere that squirts water. The ringmaster goes nuts and throws them together in the main ring because now they're all boring. Our pod's film won first prize. We put our video on YouTube, and a big Hollywood movie studio wants to make a blockbuster about the 3 clowns. Psych. Just kidding. Today, make the world a better place. Brush your teeth and use deodorant. If you're wondering what the meaning of life is, keep wondering. Dear Splaat, you're cute. Will you be my boyfriend? Wow. That's really cool of you to ask, but it would kind of help to know who you are. Not that I'm against going steady with someone I never met. It's just, well, actually, that's sort of a problem. I mean, how do I even know you're real? Maybe this is a trick to get my phone number and spam it with like 800 texts for vitamins from the Bermuda Triangle or something. It's just, what I'm trying to say is that I'm not ready for a long-distance relationship right now. So, yeah, you really think I'm cute? Splatitude. Description. When you have that super splatty attitude that says, "Hey world, I'm here and you better be ready for me," used in a sentence, when you got splatitude, nothing can stop you. Not bullies or bad dates or even a hurricane made out of ninjas. SPL double AT. SPL double AT. SPL double AT. I triple dog dare ya. I triple dog dare ya. Splat you later. Splaatastrophe. Description. When everything goes horribly wrong and makes you want to scream till your teeth pop out. Used in a sentence, one time I got my bike stolen, and when I tried calling the police, I dropped my phone in the toilet. It was a total splaatastrophe. How much do you think you're worth? Clue. The answer's not in your wallet. Someone's sending me texts. I don't know who it is. She's texting things like,
I really like you.
having a secret admirer sucks. I can't stop wondering who she is. So I went to the cupcake shop to see if it might be Sarah, the girl behind the counter. She wears a pink t-shirt that says Cupcake Days, a name tag that spells Sarah, and a paper cupcake crown. I stood outside the glass door trying to build courage to go in and see if she's the one who texted me. She never noticed me before. I finally opened the door. It made an annoying ding-dong sound. Sarah had her back to me. She was making hot cocoa for a customer. When she heard the ding-dong sound, she turned and looked straight at me. When our eyes met, it was magic. I knew she was the one who texted me. Confident, I strutted over there and stood behind the cocoa customer. They were having a conversation about cupcakes, blah, blah, blah. This dude was cutting into my once-in-a-lifetime moment with Sarah. Finally, it was my turn. Sarah stood there looking amazing. Her paper cupcake crown almost sparkled. I was speechless.
Well, what do you want? We have a big special on 2-day-old wasabi mango cupcakes. They're not moldy yet.
So I said, I'll take a fresh baked red velvet with cream cheese frosting. I was trying to impress her.
Wow, big spender. $1, please.
This was my chance, so I took it. How would you like to go to my pal's zombie costume party Saturday night?
I'm not into zombies. That's so 4th grade. And there's 3 customers behind you.
Did you text me?
Text you? Why would I do that?
So I gave her $1, grabbed my cupcake box, turned and walked to the door, which made that loud, awful ding-dong sound again, and slammed shut. That was the worst! I lost the girl, lost my $1, and lost my pride. So what's the lesson here? Don't fall for girls who wear ridiculous paper cupcake crowns. I'm headed to the used bookstore now. There's a girl that works there who wears big black glasses and looks really smart. She sold me a used Harry Potter book last week. I'll strike up a conversation about wizards and goblins. I like her hair. It looks like she's been in an electric storm. If you can't save money, hide it from yourself. Splaatology. Description. A new branch of psychology dedicated to figuring out my crazy brain. Using a sentence, according to Splaatologists, I'm 10 times more likely to pay attention to something if it revolves around robots or aliens. Maybe I'd get better grades in algebra if it was taught by Optimus Prime. Dear Splaat, what do you think teachers are doing when they're in the teacher's lounge? Okay, so one time I was walking by the teacher's lounge and I peeked through the door, right? Dude, they were having like the ultimate dance party in there. They had strobe lights and a DJ spinning records and everything. Then they taped a bunch of rulers together in a long stick and started having a limbo contest right there in the lounge. So if you think your teacher's a boring, no-fun lump of baloney, you're wrong. They're just tired from all that partying. If you don't have confidence walking into a party, fake it!